This is the Southside School of Financial Freedom Market Report and Small Account Update for the week ending November 9th, 2024. The market finished higher this week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average increased 0.59% on Friday and was up 4.61% for the week. The S&P 500 increased 0.38% on Friday and was up 4.66% for the week. The Nasdaq increased 0.09% on Friday and was up 5.74% for the week. Looking at the week, we can see that there were 11 up finishes versus 4 down finishes for the major indexes. On Monday, all the major indexes finished down. On Tuesday and Wednesday, all the major indexes finished up. On Thursday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average finished down, while the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq finished up. And on Friday, all the major indexes finished up again. How did you do? My small account finished 7.82% higher and generated cash flow of 5.44%. Even when the market falls and or my account doesn't do well, I still get income or cash flow by selling covered calls and naked puts. This method does not only guarantee cash flow or income, it can also beat the S&P 500. I created a watch list that I use to determine which options of stocks that I may want to sell. Looking at my watch list from the week, the strongest performer on the list was IonQ Incorporated, ticker symbol IONQ in the second column. It was up 12.12% on Friday and increased 66.94% for the week. IonQ Incorporated develops general-purpose quantum computing systems in the United States. The company sells access to quantum computers of various qubit capacities. IonQ makes access to its quantum computers through cloud platforms like Amazon Web Services, Amazon Bracket, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Marketplace. IonQ also has its own cloud platform whereby it sells access to its quantum computers. The company provides contracts associated with the design, development, and construction of specialized quantum computing hardware systems, maintenance and support services, and consulting services related to co-developing algorithms on quantum computing systems. Looking at a summary of results, IonQ has increased just over 100% year to date. I did not generate cash flow from IonQ this week, but I have in the past. This week, I generated cash flow from selling 6 option contracts, 3 calls, and 3 puts that range from $9.34 to $85.34. So it was on Monday where I sold a call for $85.34 and I sold 2 puts, one for $78.34 and one for $52.34. On Tuesday, I sold a call for $12.34. On Thursday, I sold a put for $15.34. And on Friday, I sold a call for $9.34. That's a total of $253.04, which is not a lot of money, but the account is small. $253.04 in cash flow was 5.44% of my account value. With this system, the cash flow money is free and clear. You can take it out of your account and spend it or leave it in to increase your cash balance and or invest it. If you want to increase the amount of cash, for example, I would have to use a larger account. For example, to 10x the cash flow to $2,530.40, I would use a larger account, and instead of selling one of everything that I sold, I would sell 10. This strategy is guaranteed to produce cash flow immediately and every week that it is applied. However, it does not guarantee the amount of cash flow from week to week, nor the value of your account. The amount varies and the account value varies. Despite the variations in amount and value, the goal is to generate cash flow and beat the S&P 500. Please note that most professional money managers and their strategies do not consistently beat the S&P 500 every year. They usually lose, and they lose by a lot. Last year, this method beat the S&P 500 by almost 12%. In 2024, however, my account is up only 0.29% versus 25.85% up for SPY, which is an S&P 500 ETF. That's a difference of 25.56%. So I am losing to the S&P 500 by just over 25.5%. Bitcoin watch. Bitcoin increased 10.03% this past week, and it is up 3.77% from its previous all-time high. It is up 82.42% year to date. Some people believe that Bitcoin is the most transformative financial asset in 1,000 years. I think the best course of action is to dollar cost average, that is DCA, into the S&P 500 and DCA into Bitcoin at a 30 to 70% ratio for the next 10 years and or up to when you have invested at least $10,000. In fact, I have implemented a similar strategy where I have a portfolio that is about 70% in a Bitcoin ETF. After 21 weeks, it is up 20.76%. The SP 500 ETF SPY is up 10.21%, and the cash flow system is up 15.07% in those 21 weeks. What do you think? What is your strategy? Do you know how to produce cash flow every week and beat the S&P 500? Do you invest in Bitcoin, which may prove to be the smartest investment of the decade? As you develop, analyze, and implement your strategy, please check back to see how my small account and my Bitcoin dominant account performs against the S&P 500 from week to week by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you.